Just a test here. I'm trying to figure out if I can do this or not. So first we want to change the orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Is this it? Okay. Looks to me like we're there. So why is... Okay. Looks to me like we're there. So why is... Okay, so it seems like there's a delay. Oh, we can do it that way? There's a delay. Oh, we can do it that way? Okay, retired under budget. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the chat. Okay, retired under budget. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the chat. That just mutes. That does what? That just mutes. That does what? Well, folks, I'm just testing to see if this is actually going to work for me or not. So it shows there's 4 people in here. If you're able to speak up and let me know somebody's here, tell me whether you're seeing this and how it looks. Tell me whether you're seeing this and how it looks. Okay, hello there. Sorry, I'm half blind, but Pincher Canal, is that right? Alice Williams, hello, looks and sounds fine. Okay, great. As you can tell, this is going to be, I have my first live stream experiment. I'm doing it on Tuesday, 7 o'clock. And I'm just trying to set things up now and make sure that it's actually working. Catherine, hello, looks good, thank you. And I'm sorry, folks, I'm terrible with names, but is it Pincher Canal? Live, I'm from Colombia. Could you say hi, Samuel? Hi, Samuel Pliss. Anybody got any questions? I really didn't think anybody would show up here. So, Catherine, floating heart for 10 joules. Well, thank you. Gabriel, hi. Thanks, Gabriel. So everything on your end looks okay, I guess. NP Gabriel, what's NP? Look, folks, I'm real new at this, so I don't know what all these abbreviations mean. So just bear with me. I'm just an old man trying to learn a new trick here. Do all you folks watch the videos, or do you just happen to find me going live for some reason? Gabriel says yes, hi. Catherine, no problem. That's good. That's good coming from an old man that really doesn't know what he's doing here. So he's learning as he goes. How old are you? Really? You want to know how old I am? I'm 68, to be honest with you. I just turned 68 in January. Yep, I'm 68. I retired at 62. For the first 5 years, I worked a part-time job. Um, I haven't worked since December 31st, 2024. So I've been I've been fully retired for a year. What is almost nice? What is this? The Bird Bard? Alice Williams subscribed already. Your channel is somehow different from other YouTube channels. You know, most retirement YouTube channels that I've come across, they pound and pound and pound on the money. And don't get me wrong, the money is very important. Absolutely, it's important. But I think there's a lot more important. I shouldn't say more important, but just as important as the money is how you live your life. It's more in depth and more real. Thank you, Alice. I appreciate it. Like I've said before, I'm just an old man trying to figure this out. Not recently, a year and a half ago, we moved into a 55 plus retirement community, mobile home park, if that's what you want to call it. And my eyes got opened up. There's a large portion of retirees that really are struggling. And seeing where I had all this time on my hands, I decided I want to take a look and see what I can do to maybe learn a little bit more or find out what's going on. So my son-in-law says you need to start a YouTube channel, and I started looking into it, and back in August I started. So there you go. The Bird Bard, yeah, I'll be 69 in 10 and a half more months. Faustino, I'm sorry if I'm tearing up your names, but hello back to you. Nathan, hey, old man. Hey, that's what my grandkids call me. Patriots or Seahawks? Wow, do you really want to get into this discussion? Flat fins Zappo. Hey, John Goodman. Are you saying I look like John Goodman? You got a bunch of great videos that I can learn from. Well, I hope so. That's what I'm trying to do, is just help people what I'm living. Actually, that's all I'm trying to do. I'm learning as I go. And who's your favorite actor? Oh, wow. Who's my favorite actor? That's a tough one. I'll have to think about that one. Show up Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, and maybe I'll have an answer for you. Movie actor or TV actor or just actor in general, does it make a difference? What was it like working with Roseanne? Oh, okay, we got funnies coming up now. Actor in general. All right, I'll give it some thought. I'll let you know Tuesday who I'm rooting for in the Super Bowl. I'll let you know Tuesday who I'm rooting for. Actor in general, man, I tell you, I don't know. You know, I don't watch a whole lot of TV anymore. I don't. Okay, if you're going to talk about actor in general, and I know this is going to show my age, but I watch a lot of John Wayne movies. So right there, John Wayne, he's got to be right at the top. Um, Audie Murphy, I liked him. He did a lot of good westerns. Yeah, I do like to watch a lot of old westerns. I loved you in the Big Lebowski. I wish I'd have got that paycheck. All right, let me reverse it. Why did you capture Princess? Now wait a minute. I know I've got a face for radio, but man, I have to agree with you. Money aspect in retirement is huge. I lost my place, but an emotional switch when you retire is so difficult. I'd love to see more videos about this transition. You know, I hate to get real deep into the money part of it, just because it's different for everybody. You can put 100 people in a room and say how much do you have to live on each month, and you're going to end up with 100 different answers. So when someone says, how much money do you need to retire? It's going to be different for everybody. Depends on what your lifestyle is. You know, obviously it depends on how much income you've got coming in. I think I got too much glare on this. That help? I hope so. Like I say, there's a lot more to retirement besides the money aspect of it. You know, you've got to stay active, and I need to be more active. I'm sure. Um, you know, if you don't stay active, you're not going to get out of your chair. You're never going to end up doing anything. So you got to stay active so you can stay a little bit healthy. Um, you got to stay involved. Really, that's what I'm thinking. Do you like Steven Spielberg movies? I can't tell you the last Steven Spielberg movie I watched. Raiders, I think, maybe. Sum it up. Inflation adjusted, gold outperforms everything all the time. Yeah, gold's performing everything right now. I wish I could afford some of it. Inflation's up. You know, go look at the price of eggs or a gallon of milk. Everything's up. Um, you know, so trying to figure out how many people we got in here. It looks like 50. No, 10. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong line. I've got a really small camera screen I'm trying to look at, and I've got everything superimposed on a 40-inch TV. Obviously, you can see I'm wearing glasses, but they're not the best in the world. So, um, trying to concentrate on the TV, and it's kind of difficult here. All right, let's see. Lee's 706 just paid $1.59 for a dozen eggs. Wow, that's pretty good. I don't know what you're talking about. Eggs at my local Walmart, which is one of the closest stores to me. I think I paid two and change last week. So yeah, eggs. I don't know. Eggs are all over the place across the country. I don't know if there's a standard on eggs or not, but obviously I'm higher here in Florida it's Alec, however you say that, Alec Pergadzkas. You're still welcome. I can tell there's a Paul Galosh on your wall. Paul Galosh. Oh, the picture behind me. I have no idea. That was a print that my oldest son gave to me when he became an Eagle Scout. So it's a print, I can tell you that. Do you watch UFC? No, I don't watch UFC. Um, okay, let's see. Shadow Band for Shadow Band 4 days. That's a Paul Glosh print. Is that what you're saying? Is it worth any money? Doesn't matter. It was given to me by my son, so it's priceless. He was an artist, Native American. Oh, okay, great. That's good to know. I had no clue. Um, that was back in the early mid 90s, probably mid to late 90s when he became an Eagle Scout. But um, I've kept it with me no matter where I go. So, what kind of questions are you people interested in as far as retirement goes? So, how do you keep yourself busy every day? Oh, how do I keep myself busy? YouTube keeps me pretty busy, to be honest with you. Um, in the immediate area, I have 6 grandchildren, so that keeps me quite busy. Also, I have a hobby. I metal detect. I'm not doing it right now because it's too cold. So I mostly metal detect in the summer when it's a lot hotter. I also have a rock tumbler, but I don't normally tumble rocks. I take bottles and break them up and tumble them. Obviously, you want different colors, so I do that. There's all kinds of things that we do here in our community. We've got all kinds of activities. In other words, what I'm trying to say is, if you live in a community and they have activities, and you're bored, you're not trying. Yes, there's value. Okay, well, we're not gonna sell it. My son gave me an angry wife. Okay, well, good for you, Stuart. The original K. When was the last time you ate Arby's? Oh God, I don't know. Probably 10, 15 years ago. I can't even tell you. I want to pick up that Happy 2 eventually. Okay. Rev Kelly, I sure would like to go detecting. It's so much fun. I enjoy it. I haven't found anything worth bragging about yet, and I've only been doing it for like 2 years. But you get outside, you walk up and down the beach. My wife's not home, so I can say this. You get to see some pretty ladies. Once in a while, you find a few pieces of change. You find a lot of garbage, a lot of beer caps. But you're outside, you're in the sunshine, you're getting some vitamin D. I enjoy it. Put on some headphones so you can hear what's going on with the detector, and people pretty much just leave you alone at that point. Shadow Band. I went fishing on the Hudson River 15 years ago. Oh, I don't know how, but I found a sealed Liberty in a mud bank. Wow. That's pretty nice. I was hot on the Jesse James. Rev Kelly, you want to explain that? Just joined. Where are you at? What did you retire from? I'm in West Central Florida, um, near Tampa. I'm on the West Coast. I'm about a mile and a half from the beach. What did I retire from? Retail sales was what I did most of my life. I was in home improvement, retail management. Once I retired, I started working part time and became a short order cook. I did that for 5 years and then I retired completely. I've got 10 more years till retirement. Do you have any advice to share? Yes, I do. Every paycheck, put some money back, put it into a savings account. Trust me, you're gonna want it. It- the more you can save now, and it doesn't matter how much, but if you even if you have a company matching 401k, um, any kind of investment, start a savings account. Even if you put $10 a week in there, that's $40 a month times 12 months times 10 years. I don't have a calculator and I'm not that quick in the head. So you figure it out. But by the time you retire, man, you'll have a chunk of change in there. I'm serious. The biggest piece of advice I can give to somebody that has not retired yet, start a savings account. Label it retirement fund or emergency fund, whatever you want to call it. Put that money away and do whatever else your company has to offer. Like I say, matching 401k, even if it's not matching, if you can get a 401k, get one. Definitely get one. Figure out how you're going to do it, but do it and do it religiously. I'm missing some comments here, I'm sure. 10 more years. Okay, I used to walk the banks near Vanderbilt Mansion. Wow. I bet there's a bunch of nice stuff up there. Rev Kelly, him and Frank fake their. Oh, Jesse J. Okay, I got you. My advice: don't count on your retirement check to be as valuable as today. I don't know whether to believe that or not. I hear a lot of people saying that, so that could be something. Another good reason to start putting money into a savings account every paycheck. Every penny you save is just going to be more comfort and cushion in your retirement years. What was your biggest concern heading into retirement? Whether I was going to have enough money. I made a budget and I tweaked that thing constantly until I got it to where I'm comfortable with it. So, between me and my wife, I feel comfortable that we've got enough income coming in, and we're still saving. We still put money into a. Actually, we put money into two accounts each month. We have what I call my retirement account and our emergency fund account. Emergency fund is for unforeseen expenses. Your water heater goes out, washing machine quits. Those are all things that have to be taken care of in an emergency. The retirement fund is just a retirement fund or just a savings account. Um, Everything I just said is on file at Truman State University in Kirksville, Missouri. Okay, great. The Dow was over 50 first time ever. I hope it keeps going up. I really do. Uh, the, the the lead 60. I'm 65 and still can't retire until I'm 67 in 10 months. Pretty soon, they're going to make us be 75 if they had their way. Yeah, they would. They definitely would make it that way, but um, more power to you. To Blue Sky 2008. Is that when you retired? The Dow will keep going, but look at the Dow to gold ratio and read about that. Yeah. I don't know what to say about gold. I have enough trouble keeping track of the silver. So I really think investing in gold and silver, any precious metals, is the way to go. Alice Williams, do you like living in the 55 community? We're looking at such in the future, but hubby worries it would feel depressing. It's got its good points and its bad points. I wish I had. We get a monthly magazine from the park. In the middle is a calendar. There's an event going on every day practically. Whether that's shuffleboard or bocce ball or cornhole, there's a whittling wood carving club. There's a quilt club. There's a social committee. There's all kinds of events going on in here. We went and played bingo last night. Is it depressing? No more than anywhere else. You do see a few more emergency vehicles coming in here, or maybe you just notice them more because you live so close to each other. But, there's people in here from 55 up into triple digits almost. 98, 99. So with that range of age, there's always going to be somebody needing assistance somehow. And then you see the people that are suffering financially. We do have a food pantry here. We have a church here that helps people out in emergencies. So, it's just like living in a regular community, the way I look at it. Would I do it again, though? I'm not too sure. What would you tell someone younger who's starting to invest for retirement? How much is enough? What would you tell someone younger who is starting to invest? Don't gamble. Try to stick, if you're young enough, stick with safe investments. They say when you're young is when the time to take risky investments. I'm not a gambler. I never was a gambler. That's probably part of the problem that I found myself in. Invest. Yes, absolutely invest. The safest investment, get a CD. If you have enough money, you can make 4 or 5% off of it. You want some guaranteed return? Get an annuity. That's another thing. There's all kinds of investments. You just have to be careful. Like I say, if you're a gambler and you're young enough, go for it. I've never been that willing to sacrifice. I hate to lose, so I hate to invest a lot. Where are we at here? How much is enough? 801 Pizzle. Again, that's going to depend on what you want out of retirement. You want to travel a lot? You want to travel every 3 months? You want to take a cruise every 3 months? You want to go to a different country? You're going to need a lot of money. My wife and I, we try to take two cruises a year. We took one in November. We're already planning our second one for this year. As long as you budget for it, you should be fine. But, if you're going to be the kind to sit at home and read and you're content doing that, you don't need a whole lot. But if you're, like I say, if you're going to want to travel, the sky's the limit. You're going to need some cash to back that travel plans up with. So, again, it's really entirely up to you. Shadow band. That's very subjective. Mint Berry Crunch, prove you're not AI and fart for us. Excuse me? It hasn't learned how to fart yet. Well, Mint Berry, I'm sorry. You're just going to have to take my word for it. Um, if all the ums and ahs and pauses and I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, it's not good enough for you. I don't know what to tell you. So good luck. Alice, do you have an IRA? No, I do not. And if yes, would you suggest starting one? Again, depends on how old you are. Are you already retired? What's your monthly income? Do you have enough? Do you have enough coming in each month to pay your bills? If you can answer yes to that, you're winning. You're already winning. Um, if you have money left over after you've paid all your bills, I count that as a major victory. Shadow Band, I believe we're in stage 4 of 5 of the Weimar sequence. Okay. Can we schedule a later date for the fart? Mintberry, I don't understand the fascination with farting. Is there something here that you want? This is for research purposes. A lot of AI on YouTube and live streams. Really? I had no clue. Is there something else I can do? I mean, go grab a beer out of the kitchen? I don't know. Cold Pack 13, I'm retiring in 5 years regardless of savings. Just want it out of the rat race. Cold Pack, I have to tell you something. I did the same thing. I retired at 62, 6 years ago. Didn't have any retirement savings. We were just living pretty much day to day. But I started seeing all kinds of messages on Facebook and in the paper. Not everybody. A lot of people I went to school with, they're having heart attacks and dying. They're having cancer and dying. They're getting hit by cars. And I'm thinking, you know what? I didn't work my ass off all these years to die before I get a chance to enjoy it. So I just bit the bullet. I retired, survived on what I made from Social Security, and I started working part-time. I was working 20 to 30 hours a week. I was working at a state park in one of their cafeterias or restaurants. And it brought in more than enough to satisfy our needs and take care of extra things. And we started saving money. So, and I'm probably going to get a lot of pushback on this, but money isn't everything. I have found that out. Money is not everything. You need it to survive. There's no doubt about it. But you have to determine, each individual has to determine really what's right for them. I decided at 62, it was time for me to hang it up and start enjoying life. And, even working part-time, I was still able to do a lot of things that I wasn't able to do while I was working 40 hours a week. So Cold Pack 13, you're going to be 65 here shortly, I guess. So start packing away the money. Sorry, trying to see what we got number wise here. I guess there's 11 people with us right now. All right. Any other questions? Any other thing y'all want to talk about? Really, I wanted to hook this up so I can see whether my camera was going to work, whether this big screen was going to work so I could see it. Shadow Band, I find older Americans have real difficulty seeing writing on the wall about USA inevitability. Younger people can see it clear. I think you're right. I really do. Sorry, I'm falling off my stool here. You know, it's just the way you were raised. Um, a lot of people don't want to see the writing on the wall. They want to go through life as best they can, believe in what they want to believe. So it's hard to say what. Yeah, we're in a topic of conversation. I'm not sure really has a clear cut answer to anything. So much can change person to person, state to state, region to region. It's really it's just really not the same across the board. So that's all I got to say about that. I guess I don't know. Folks, listen, I'm going to be doing a live stream for real this coming Tuesday, February 10th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right here, Retired Under Budget. How about your health insurance? Is it outrageous? Okay, Colpack, that's a conversation that's going to upset a lot of people. You've got Medicaid, you got Medicare, and you've got Advantage plans. Everybody's got to decide what plan is right for them. Now, Medicaid is obviously state supplied insurance for people that are unable to afford it. Medicare is the standard insurance, if you will. And then there are Advantage plans. Now, I'll be honest with you. My wife and I, we have an Advantage plan. So we don't pay $206 every month for our insurance. We pay $20 a month. We get every bit of it back except for $20. People say, a lot of bad things about it. Again, this is another area where people have to make up their own mind. We went with an Advantage plan. It's less money. We've not had any problems being treated for anything. We both have just recently had eye surgery. I've had a torn retina in my left eye that was fixed. I think the entire situation, including the hospital and follow-up doctor's visits, cost me $500. And that wasn't even the doctor. That got paid by the insurance. I want to say anesthesiologist is the where that money went to. My doctor sees us without any problem, treats me for everything or anything that comes up. And, I don't pay anything for maintenance meds. I am a type 2 diabetic. I do pay for insulin. I take one insulin shot a day, and it's like $30 a month. No, I'm sorry, it's $10 a month. I buy them in a 90-day supply, so I pay $30 every 90 days, and that's all I pay. So, everybody's got to look at Medicare and Advantage plans and make their own decision. That's the best answer I can give you on that one. Trust in Jesus Christ? Absolutely, Mark. Find peace, happiness, best to you. Thank you, Shadow Band. Nice meeting you. First time here. Shadow Band, come on back Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, February 10th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Very good. Live for a first try. I appreciate it, not knowing what I'm doing. We'll try to make it for the live on Tuesday. If it were up to me, everybody after 55 would be done struggling and get to afford a good life. Amen, Shadow Band. I agree with you. If you get to work on that, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you. You take care of our seniors. Mackenzie the Cute. Wow. Must be my radio face you're impressed with. Look into a black seed oil supplement. It's safe and system balancing. Black seed supplement. I'll do that. Folks, I'm going to jump off here. Again, I'm doing a live stream. I do have some questions that people have asked in case we fall into a lull, but Tuesday night, February 10th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it is live. We will be here live. Tony, 1902, 1965, disabled U.S. Army vet. Thank you for your service. I got diabetes, asthma, and spine and neurological disorders after I served. Wow, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Again, I appreciate your service. Join us Tuesday night, folks. That's all I've got right now. So we'll see you Tuesday, hopefully. Talk to you all later. If I can figure out how to turn this off now.